There's one nation I love to see in EU4, and that is the Netherlands. We have the Netherlands formed in the beginning of EU4. They're going to start off, and we're going to see how well they do. Will they be the most powerful nation? I hope so. If we look at the start, they are the 6th most powerful nation, and let's see if they can stay at the top. They're going to have a lot of enemies, such as the HRE and France and England, but hopefully the Netherlands can do good. I know a lot of you suggested me to do some EU4 videos, so here's an EU4 video, and we're going to see if a united Netherlands can conquer the world. Well, it looks like the Ottomans are not going to have a good game. The Netherlands are doing good, they're expanding a little bit, but the Ottomans literally have lost lands to the Byzantines in Serbia and Albania. And when that happens, it's pretty much game over for the Ottomans. They might come back. Poland's doing good, but right away, Netherlands have grabbed some land from Burgundy. They're doing all right. I would love to see more from the Netherlands, but without the Ottomans and maybe like a strong Poland, they might be able to get some land in the Middle East. I'm not quite sure. Usually the Ottomans are always super powerful in my game, or it might make a strong Mamelukes, and I don't know how I feel about that because they'll freaking get to Australia. Well, the Ottomans aren't doing that bad. They're catching up a little bit, but we got some other big players. Holy, Poland is doing absolutely amazing. This is the best I've ever seen Poland do. They are doing great. They actually have Danzig as a vassal. Lithuania's in the personal union. They have like all the surrounding territory. This might be a Poland game. Our boys, the Netherlands, though, they're doing quite good. England's about to take out Scotland and the last nation, Ireland, but you know, the Netherlands, they're doing good. And we can see Portugal and the British are actually in South America already, and I don't think anyone's in North America yet. It's just Portugal. Is that Spain? No, it's just Portugal and England, and England's not even unified, so this is kind of unique to see them. I'm hoping the Netherlands get something soon, because if they don't, they're gonna be in some trouble. But to be honest, Poland is just thick. Everything here is under a union of them, so this is like an already super strong. Muscovy's looking pretty good, so that's gonna be a good battle between Poland, if maybe the Commonwealth, and Russia. So hopefully we see that and it will be cool. The Netherlands, though, kind of playing slow. Hopefully they get something going, and hopefully we see something great from them. Well, we have the Commonwealth, and we also have Spain, and they're both number 1 and 2 for the most powerful. So we're gonna have to see which one pulls ahead. The only thing that Spain has is they're starting to get colonies and stuff in Africa. But we got Spain, Commonwealth, and then I think Sweden's trying to get their independence. But the Netherlands still not doing too much. But you know, I got hopes. But Spain, Commonwealth, see, they're not even near them. They won't give them trouble, hopefully. They're also allied with Spain, so we'll see. The mighty colonial power, the Netherlands. Oh, you see them. Yes, they are mighty, they are powerful, and their only colony is actually right here in Africa. It's not even a colony. This is all I got. Yep. This is all the Netherlands got so far. As you can see, England and Portugal, they have a lot of land already, and so does Spain. And Netherlands has this piece of land next to France. Yep. So Netherlands, I don't say you're not doing good, but you know, you could be doing a lot better. I need to see something from you. We're like 150 years in, more like 100 years in, and you're kind of not doing too good. So let's pick it up. France and the Commonwealth are not having a good time. So Spain and Netherlands double team France and both took chunks out of them. And then the Commonwealth, it was ugly. Hungary, the Ottomans, and Russia all declared on the Commonwealth at the same time. As you can see, they lost land in all the areas. It's pretty bad. But what we do see now is we see a Prussia, and AI Prussia is very powerful, so hopefully we see something with that. Also, it's interesting, Denmark has not lost Sweden or Norway, so we could see a powerful late game Denmark, but I kind of doubt it. Well, the Commonwealth is officially dead. There's no coming back at this point. I literally don't see them coming back at all, but I have made a prediction that now Prussia could come here, and I gotta say, this Prussia is looking good. There's a lot of time left, and really we could see the Prussians like come up, kick some butt. Hungary's also getting big chunks, Ottomans and Russia as well, but we're gonna have to see who really gets power. It's gonna be between Prussia and Russia, I think, which makes sense. But the Ottomans have a really powerful ally. Usually they take all this power, but these two nations are allies. Once there's a backstab, then it'll be interesting. Well, the New World is pretty much done for, with no one else being able to get here. We pretty much have Portugal and Spain getting a lot of it. England has a little bit of land, and they are still England. They still haven't killed Scotland. The Danes have Vinland, which actually is all right, but they're going to get kicked out, and then France is getting Cascadia. Overall, it looks like a Portugal-Spain game. Portugal also has Australia and New Zealand, so Portugal is having a great game, and I expect Portugal to keep on going. I haven't talked about Ming at all in this video, but Ming is officially dead. Vietnam, these guys are Vietnamese. They're actually, the culture is, and they're actually straight up whooping Ming, so this is very interesting. Delhi also is doing really good. They're taking land from Transylvania, so this is a very interesting Asian game, so hopefully we see. And also, if you do see right here, that's the Netherlands. Come on, Netherlands, I believe in you. Glad for you to join us, Great Britain. It's only been like 220 years. Thank you, and a little too late. So far, Australia and Brazil are the only places with independence. There's been a whole bunch of civil wars, but their rulers have been able to stomp them out. I don't know if there will be much more, but there has been not a lot of movement for about 100 years. Nothing's really happened. Well, another great power has fallen. France has died. Will Netherlands capitalize like Spain and Britain have? Probably not. They'll probably just keep on going to war with Japan, as it's their second war with Japan that has failed. But you know, France is gone. We're going to see their colonies probably get independent soon, and they're kicked out of the leaderboards. But this is really just the Ottomans and Spain game. They both look amazing. It's literally the people that usually win are winning. But there's a late Persia coming, and Persia usually does good. So I'm still looking at Prussia and Persia to do some amazing things. Before they die, I just want to give a shout to Korea. They were pretty much China for a big portion of this game, but Russia's not going after them, so they're probably going to die as well. But look at this, Korea doing pretty good, but unfortunately it's all going to an end. And also, we see Persia getting huge. Sweden has been a junior partner this entire game. I've never seen this before. Usually, like, they get their independence or they get inherited, or like combined. No, I don't understand. They've been a junior partner this entire game, and we're like 20 years away. I don't know what's happening in this game anymore. We are at the end date, and I just want to say, Netherlands, you've completely disappointed me. This is all you got. You literally barely moved, and you have just South Africa. Nothing else besides, I guess you got a little bit of the Philippines, I guess, that's okay. But besides that, nothing. I gotta say, also, nothing too special in the Americas. I really was hoping the Dutch were gonna get over here, but they didn't. So really, it was a Spain game. Look at Spain. Spain's got everything. So let's go ahead and look at the leaderboard, because we kind of all know where this is going to go. In 8th place, we actually have Prussia, and this is so aggravating because the Netherlands were on the board the entire time, and in the last like 10-20 years, they got kicked off by Prussia. Then we have revolutionary Denmark. Denmark doing actually pretty good, kind of surprising. Persia came out of nowhere, got on the board. Then Delhi, which is a neighbor of Persia, so that's kind of weird. And then we have Great Britain, Russia, and then we have the Ottomans, and then not even close, we have revolutionary Spain. And I gotta say, Spain wins most games, and so it's kind of annoying to see them win this one. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. We are actually going to look a little bit more in the future as well, and see what happens in about like 1,000 years. But that's it for the video, unless you want to look at that. And for religion, it was a pretty eventful religion game. The Protestants reformed in England is pretty expansive. You can see this is all the British colonies, but mostly Catholic, and then no real religion spread behind that, but we do have a lot of Protestant and Reformed, which is usually pretty unique. This was 100% a Spain game. We are 2,500, and Spain controls like 3 continents, so Spain is just almighty and powerful. They're actually going for most of Europe too. I'm surprised the Ottomans are dead at this point, but it's really just a Spain game. Also, the Netherlands did survive until the end, so gotta give credit where credit's due. Netherlands would be alive in the year 2500. They don't have any other things, but the thing that I would like to really shout out, Kiwi Australia. Come on, that's That's pretty good. And Zealandia, come on, it doesn't get better than that. This whole video has been worth it for Kiwi Australia and Zealandia. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and see you in a future episode. Thank you. See you later. Bye. If you like this video, check out some of my other content. I do time lapses, I do let's plays, I do challenges, I do a whole bunch of stuff. So if you liked it, check out some of these videos on the screen now, some playlists, and thank you for supporting the channel. I actually appreciate it. I couldn't do it without you. See you later, have a good one, and have a great rest of your day.